Greetings everybody and welcome back. I am Reconnect to Nature and today I'm featuring this tree in front of us right now. It is referred to as the Betula alleganensis, or the yellow birch, golden birch, or swamp birch. That's right, it's got many names. Its vernacular names refer to the golden color of the tree's bark. And I know you may not be able to see it too well here in the video. I'm very sorry about that. I'm trying my best here to show you the twigs and everything. But let's get into the twigs here. The twigs are greenish brown to reddish brown, slender, with hair when young, and smooth and brown later, with scattered light-colored lenticels, and usually have small glands. The glands in the inner pith give off a wintergreen odor and taste when crushed. That's right, a nice wintergreen odor when you split the bark on these twigs. I actually like to use it as a little toothbrush when I'm out there camping if I forgot one. Freshens the breath a little bit. It's got some awesome taste to it. I absolutely love it. So let's get into the medicinal properties here of the yellow birch. The bark is a source of oil of wintergreen. That's right, that's where one of the essential oil sources are. This does have medicinal properties, but let's focus more on the benefits of the tea specifically. The tea of the twigs aids in eradication of the mouth with canker sores. So if you got a problem with canker sores, this is an all-natural tea that natives use to help with that. The tea can also be used as a wash for skin complaints. So skin complaints, could be anything from wrinkles to eczema. And if the skin problems are severe or chronic, a decoction of the bark can be used as a wash or added to the bath. So pretty interesting. Not only can you drink this tea, and it's very healthy for you, but you can also use it as kind of like an additive to a bath, which is really interesting. You might have to try that. And if you don't know what a decoction is, it's the process of extracting essential oils from a medicinal plant, usually by heating or boiling. So that's actually what we are doing today here in this video. We are making a decoction of the twigs. So the tea is prepared from the twigs and bark and can be helpful for boils and sores when taken internally, as well as used as a wash. So that's mainly the medicinal properties of the tea. If you wanted to look up the medicinal properties of the oil wintergreen, I'm sure there's a little bit more to that. But here's just some other facts of the tree in general. It's a very good tree, especially in the winter months when there's not a lot of food. It's a very prominent tree. It loves to grow around rivers, I'm finding. And it looks very similar to the paper birch, but it kind of looks like the bark's been cooked a little bit or smoked a little bit. So it's got that, it's pretty flaky, and it can be peeled off just like the paper bark, but it's more golden and almost like it's been smoke stained, in my opinion. So some other facts: the inner bark is cooked or dried and ground into a powder and used with cereals and making bread. That'd probably be interesting. Inner bark is generally only used as a famine food, used when other forms of starch are not available or are in short supply. And this is mainly because the tree will most likely no longer live when stripped of its cambium layer, which is that inner layer just under the rough outer bark layer that contains the essential oils. And the sap is consumed raw or cooked. I have not quite tried that, but I will definitely, as the season is coming up pretty shortly. It's a pleasant drink, and it can also be concentrated into syrup or fermented into a beer. Now that's interesting. May have to try some fermenting, although there is some health risks with fermenting improperly. Tea is made from the twigs, inner bark, and leaves. As mentioned above, twigs and leaves have the flavor of wintergreen and can be used as condiments. There you go. And the sap of the yellow birch can be tapped for use as edible syrup. That's right. So it does flow just like the sugar maples, and it can be tapped just like sugar maples and processed into syrup or drank right out of the tree as a nice tasty hydrated water source for sure, with some added nutrients of the wintergreen. So about 1 week after the sugar maple's sap stops running is when the birch tree's sap will start. And that's approximately sometime in late April in Canada. So that's it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed, and stay tuned. I will definitely be showing how to tap maple trees and the birch trees, and I'll show you how to get a nice tasty drink out of that, and maybe boil some down into some homemade syrup this year. So stay tuned. I hope you enjoyed, and much love to you all. Peace out.